The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2, and I'm your boy, AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling today? What's up, everybody? What's up, Aaliyah? What's up, Shannon? Shout out to everybody on Facebook. Shout out to my members. Who else we got in here? Of course, Vegas. Thank you for holding it down for the mods. What's up, Patricia? What's up, Princess? All right, I see y'all coming in the room. Okay. Thank y'all. Thank you. Why is there only one person here? Did y'all leave? I did change the time, but did y'all leave? Like, what's going on? I think the counter thing is just tripping. Whatever. Okay, y'all here. Okay, good. But shout out to everybody who watched the Juice podcast and talk show, the interview with Pastor Scott. Yes, Tamika and LaTocha's father. It was a great interview. I appreciate Miss Leo, TD, Diva, Make It Make Sense. All of us was on the panel together. We got to ask questions to Pastor Scott. He was very open and honest, and anything that he didn't know, he let us know, like he didn't know the answer to it. And it was a lot of information that he was actually shocked himself. And he said, it's sad when people know more information about your family than you do. What's up, Southern Belle? What's up, Lachelle? But when people know more people know more about your family than you actually do, that's a sad thing. And I was like, damn, horrible. And one thing that I liked about him, and this is a part of like growth and reflection, was that he said, anything that I did wrong, like, please let me know. Like, tell me what I did wrong, because he honestly wants to be able to move forward. He's in his 70s. He just turned 70 a few months ago, and he's all like, I want to make it right. He even has 2 younger children. He's all like, I want to learn so I can do right by them. What's up, Keish? Thank you for coming. And shout out to Juice in general, because the way she moderated the whole chat and everything like that, kudos to her. And also she got to 3K. So definitely that is dope. And I love that she's getting recognition for the hard work that she did. And she didn't have to ask us to be a part of the interview or anything. She could have kept it to herself and was all like, oh, y'all figure it out. But she reached out to us and was all like, no, I want you guys to be a part of it. So, when you have someone who gets blessings and they also turn around and bless you, you got to keep those people close to you. So I definitely will keep Juice close, and she has a special place in my heart. And I just want to say thank you again. What's up, Unykue? Thank you for coming. Anyway, so back to the interview. So I had asked, how did this relationship turn? Where did it go south? Like, how did all of a sudden, you go from talking to your daughter until she made it seem on the TV show that her mom is the mom and the dad. Like she don't have a dad. And he was all like, because I asked him, was he there? Or did he disappear after he broke up with Gloria or Mama G? And he was like, no, I was always there. He was all like, I even was the one that helped them get their record deal. He's the one that was there, pushing them, took them to the events, had them going out there, trying to do it big, So he was the one pushing them. He even had like an album book of like different things. LaTocha right here, I didn't even know like he had a demo for her, pushing her solo originally. And, he was very instrumental in their beginnings. Now, whatever happened after they got signed with Jermaine Dupri, we didn't get too much into that, but it's sad. And he also said that he has never been to one of their shows. I was like, dang. They didn't invite the pastor to the damn show. Like, come on now. And he said maybe that could have been because the mom might have been uncomfortable, and so they had the mom there rather than the dad because they didn't want to. And I can understand that. Sometimes it's not good to mix things, and it probably was all like, you know what, we just gonna have our mom here and support her. He also talked about how Tamika was always a daddy's girl and was always with him and wanted to do things with them, where it came to LaTocha, she was more with her mom. Like, her mom was her go-to person. Like, that's who she was with. She cared about her mom, and that was it. But he also mentioned something about like, when Tasha was an adult, he said this is when she was an adult. She came to his church and he went to the bank and loaned her money. And when he said that, I was like, because now we're getting into the whole 30,000. How Tamika said her sister stole 30,000 for her. What's up, Queen Barbara? How the sister Tamika said that LaTocha stole 30,000, her and her husband. So knowing that she loaned money from the dad, and granted, we all had to take a loan. Some of us, borrow money from here and there and stuff like that. But the dad, Pastor Scott, never asked for the money back. So this lets me know that Tasha and her husband might have hit a few hard times. Remember, Tamika revealed that at the time of the whole check scandal, LaTocha was living with the mama. So it's kind of like, well, you living with your mom, okay, and then the checks is going to your mom's house, and now we find out that the daddy loaned you some money as well too. So, LaTocha, what's going on with your finances? Are you hitting like a rough time? Like, what's going on? I don't know. After that, I was like, that 30,000. What's up, Marie? Thank you for coming. That 30,000 sound like it might be true, but I could be wrong. Let me know. Do y'all think LaTocha stole that 30,000, or do you think that Tamika made that up? Put a 1 in the chat. You think that she did steal that 30,000? Put a 2. No. Yeah, I hate to say it, y'all. Okay, y'all all agree with me. Like, when I was looking at it, I was all like, oh, when he said the whole thing about the loan, I was all like, oh, she took that 30,000 then. Because this lets me know whatever kind of bind she was in, she was all like, yo, I got to make this money. I got to take it. Now, should she give her sister back the 30,000? Yeah, I definitely think that even if, she didn't take the 30,000, let's play devil's advocate. I would at least try to explain to my sister, like, hey, maybe there's some kind of mix up when we did our our residuals for our albums or our music and stuff like that. Maybe there was like a mix up or something, but maybe we can work this out, blah, blah, blah. Definitely, I feel like that should have been a discussion, obviously. But unfortunately, it didn't work that way. And now knowing that the mom told her like, oh, well, she's going through a hard time and stuff like this. And the mom tries to pacify, and that whole baby and the oldest, usually when you're the oldest, you kind of get I don't want to say push to the side, but whenever your younger siblings do something wrong, they be like, "Well, you the oldest, figure it out," you know? Because I'm the oldest, I'm the older sibling too, so I know this. Usually, like, say if they hit you and you hit them back, you get hit because you shouldn't have hit them because you bigger than them. Trust me, I get it being the older sibling, all that stuff. So it was weird seeing how the mom would coddle LaTocha and then basically make Tamika feel like she's small. But this also leads into kind of what the dad was alluding to, that Tamika basically got pushed to the side because she was a daddy's girl. And they probably didn't like it. I also asked them about, well, do you think that LaTocha blames you for leaving or the relationship going south? And he was all like, I could definitely see that being a possibility. He was all, I don't know. But he talked about how his mom left him. And well, I shouldn't put it that way, but the mom had told him if she had ever left, that he was going to go with his no good daddy. And that's exactly what she did. And then he said, when his mom was, getting ready to pass away and stuff like that, he was there to take care of her. And, no matter what, he was still there for his mom. So it's just weird how LaTocha has also blocked him too. She blocked her dad. Now, it's one thing not to talk to your parents or your parents make you angry. I mean, let's all admit, our parents do make us angry, right? We love them, but they make us angry. But for you to like block him and basically treat him like he's nothing, there's something internally there that's not being brought to surface, or there's some issues going on with you. What's up, Miss Sam? Thank you for coming. In fact, LaTocha received 30K and never asked Tamika, her sister, did she get hurt? Oh, that is true, God's first child. I never thought about that. Why didn't she ask her sister, like, hey, hey, did you get your money? Like, I got this check from nowhere, blah, blah, blah. But was that even a discussion? No. You bring up a very good point. Why are you hollering at us, Miss? Because you know. Miss Barbara, old head. That's why she. Shout out to all the old heads out there. But Miss Barbara, old head. She ain't trying to yell at us. Shout out to the hospital picture crew. But LaTocha also seems that she doesn't want to take accountability for anything. Her basic thing is like, hey, the show is editing me to look a certain way. Now, do I think that reality TV edits you and creates a storyline? Of course they do. Of course. But also your disposition and like the way you carry yourself says a lot. I think that if you came on there, being willing and open to the process, I think they would have showed you in a different light. But when you see her on the show, and we'll watch tomorrow and we'll review tomorrow's episode, whenever you see this girl, right, doesn't she look like she's like, doesn't want to be there? And I'm not going to do another countdown, but let me know in the chat right now, y'all. Doesn't, when LaTocha shows up for her scenes or whatever, doesn't she look like she don't want to be there? Like she look like, what the hell am I doing there? What the hell am I doing here? Why am I here? She looks like she doesn't want to be there. You would think at least she would fake it for the camera. Like, you are on a TV show. Like, shit. Like, at least pretend. Like, she looked like she don't want to be there at all. Like, she looks pissed the whole entire time. Okay, y'all agree with me. She looks pissed the whole entire time. She does not look happy to be there. And so if you come in with that look on you, with the sour puss on your face, yeah, they're not going to show you in the best light, because they can't show you happy if you never put a smile on your face. Like, come on now. Ridiculous. And so I feel like with LaTocha, it's very hard for her because, she got this gospel album, right? And I haven't listened to her gospel album, so I can't critique it or anything like that. But it's hard to push this gospel album when we see how you are, and then your husband, which we're going to get into that, and, we see your husband and everything like that. It's hard for you to try to push a gospel album. Maybe you should have made like a trap album, like Mary Mary, for example. When I listen to Mary Mary, I don't get gospel from it. When you listen to Mary Mary, their music makes you want to pop in on a handstand. I don't get gospel. I don't get Christian. I don't get religion when I listen to Mary Mary. With Mary Mary, it makes me want to go rob somebody, smoke a joint, and go to a strip club. That's what Mary Mary music does to me. And I feel like LaTocha should have probably went in that lane than inspiration music, because her attitude and everything like that. Oh, it comes out in April. Okay, excuse me. Her singles have, I think she released like 2 or 3 singles out already. Her album comes out in April. I apologize. Thank you, Princess, for correcting me. But she probably should have went in more in that lane. But I think her, releasing a gospel album and we see the way she is on camera, I just don't know. Lachelle, Mary Mary music don't make you. It don't make you want to it don't make you want to twerk. I'm just saying. It's a God in me. That ain't no damn. Just because it say God in it and it say the God in me, don't make it Christian music. I'm sorry. We can debate it later. I'm just saying, y'all. But anyway, moving on from that, I think it's going to be hard for her to push a gospel album and all this is going on. She got to do some kind of damage control. Okay, moving on to the husband. So did I see the Tasha K interview with the husband? No, because like I said, right now I can't afford the $12.99 right now, right? But I did see the Tasha K live with the phone call with Rocky, LaTocha's husband. Now, I just found it very weird that he called Tasha. And remember, if you listen to the phone call, he was all like, yeah, I didn't even call you about that stuff, talking about Unykue, the side chick or whatever, right? I called you about the escape stuff. And he goes into detail by saying, yeah, Todd was messing with a trans woman. And then he also said Tamika was sending him nude pictures. So he called to basically slander Kandi and Tamika rather than defend himself against the mistress. I just found that so crazy, y'all, that he wanted to talk about the rumors about escape rather than be all like, hey, it's not true, blah, blah, blah. And I mean, granted, he said that he didn't mess with the woman. However, when she asked, like, in your relationship, have you ever cheated? He was all like, well, we've been together for 30 years. And so he cheated. Yeah, he did. But he's saying that it's not with that woman. And he also said the feds are involved. Now, what? So you telling me that the FBI is concerned about this woman and y'all banging and slanging and doing all this shit? The feds are, homie, the feds is not worried about your extramarital affairs, Oh, my email address, send it to, let me put it in the chat. Hold on, let me send it, put it in here. So then, let me see. Sorry, y'all, brief intermission. AT2 Entertainment Booking at gmail.com. Okay, there you go, Aaliyah. Okay, I went ahead and put it in there. AT2 Entertainment Booking at gmail.com. Anyway, so with the whole Unykue situation, the girl, he basically said that she's a stalker. She moved in the same neighborhood as them and was neighbors with them, and just really made it seem that this is some crazy stalker fan. Now, if he was somebody relevant or famous, I would agree with it. You know what I mean? I'll be like, oh yeah, boom. I can definitely see that. We don't know who he is. We don't know who he is. Now, he said, oh, I helped discover Britney Spears. I worked with R. Kelly. I worked with this person. Okay, that was like back in the 90s. Like, if we going then, that's back in the 90s. Now, he also said Trey Songz. Okay, that's a little bit more, I guess. But at the same token, we don't give a damn who you are. The only person that cares about you, Rocky, is this crazy lady right here, the side chick, and LaTocha. Other than that, nobody else knew who the hell you were. Raise your hand if you knew who he was. Did you know who Rocky was before the show? No idea. Never heard. Does he sing? Does he rap? He's supposedly supposed to be a manager, but he ain't got no money. How you a manager and you ain't got no money and you broke? You got your wife staying with your mama. Y'all stealing people checks, allegedly, borrowing money from the daddy. Like, come on now. You signed all these people and you was a part of this and that. He said he was part of Rockland Records or something like that. He said he had a record label called Rockland Records. If you have your own record label, where was LaTocha's album? Where was LaTocha's first album? If you had your own record label, you should have helped her get a. I ain't trying to be mean. I'm just saying, y'all. Nobody knew who he was. So this woman, putting him on blast and stuff like that, I'm kind of like, oh, all right. Like, I don't think any of us cared, Also, you guys, let me remind you, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, hit the notification bell and press all. See, now it's telling me I have 0. First it said 1 person in my chat. Now it's saying 0. I can't pay attention to it. Send a super chat, super sticker if you would like, or send a Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all that good stuff. So anyway, so he's saying the Fed's going to be involved. He can't talk about it. He knows the federal agents and all this stuff. He just sounds like kind of like one of those old school pimps that will just tell you shit and like try to hustle you, but they ain't really he doing a lot of talking, but he ain't saying shit. That's basically what it is. He doing a lot of talking, but ain't saying shit. He's saying nothing. He's saying nothing. Nothing that he said to Tasha was of any relevance. And Tasha was like, hey, I got pictures, I got photos, I got, I got pictures or photos, emails, I got text messages, I even have your nudes, And he's just like, oh, yeah, I don't even know where that came from, blah, blah, blah. And I'm all like, what do you mean you don't know where that came? Like, the dude is delusional. Like, he basically thought that Tasha was just going to agree with everything that he said. That's what he was looking for. He was like, yo, if I just tell Tasha some bullshit, I know she'll believe me and da-da-da. Now, what I wonder, and correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, I don't think Tasha told him that she was going to release that phone call. I think that she secretly recorded him. See, this is why I don't take phone calls with YouTubers, subscribers. I stopped doing it, y'all. Because as soon as y'all do something, y'all want to record somebody's phone call and then release it. Wait, what did Vegas say? Oh the phone, it says waiting to start AT2. Oh, okay, something's going on with YouTube. Okay, got you. Okay, thank you guys for clarifying. Actually, I can see this live right now. Oh, you know why it only says like 0, 1, 2, or 3 people is because it's only letting me see Facebook. I can't see YouTube. Okay, I got you. That's why. Okay, something's going on with YouTube. Thank y'all for clarifying. But yeah. Tasha just does it. Okay, Sharon said Tasha just does it. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So she recorded him because this fool was even saying like he wanted to meet up with her and they can do a whole sit down thing, right? Well, after you release this full phone call, I don't think he's going to do a sit down with you, Tasha. And I'm just kind of thinking like, well, damn, why'd you ruin that interview? That could have been another. She could have did, the interview with the mistress. Well, she already did, but then also did the follow up interview. After this, they ain't gonna do no follow up interview. Hell no, because now you got all of us YouTubers dragging the shit out of him. And now hearing him talk in circles and shit like that, we don't give a damn what he says. We know he was probably banging this woman out right here, and then she caught feelings, try to get pregnant on purpose. She's doing what hoes do. That's what she did. She was on her whole activity, and she was trying to get knocked up with a baby and everything like that. And I don't feel bad for her. Does anybody feel bad for this lady? None of us feel bad for her. You really thought you were going to replace the wife. But you got to remember, he doesn't have any money. LaTocha barely have any money. That's why she stole money, allegedly. But, she doesn't have any money. So, he doesn't have any money. So what money were you supposed to get from this man? Like, you were doing it backwards. So I do believe that you fell in love with him. I do believe that. I believe that part. But other than that, you set yourself up. Like, you should have thought with your brain, if anything, that, you were supposed to bust and go. That's what that was supposed to be, a bust and go. That wasn't supposed to be no long-lasting relationship with someone else. And then I just wonder, too, just for her, talking about Unykue, right? Like, you didn't want to go get you a husband. You didn't want to find you the love of your life. You didn't want to get into your own relationship. So you stuck by this man for 5 years. And for what? So when he said you a little cuckoo crazy, I do believe you a little cuckoo crazy, but I think y'all was cuckoo crazy in the bed as well too. I'm just saying. But let me ask you guys, we'll do a 30-second countdown real quick. Do you believe that Rocky and Unykue were smashing, or do you think that she was making this up? For the one in the chat, yes, you think they were smashing. For the two in the chat, you think she's making it all up. I should have told y'all while we did the 30-second countdown if y'all could get them likes up too as well. What's up, Carolyn? Thank you for coming. Make sure y'all get them likes up. Okay. So something else that I found interesting with the interview with Pastor Scott, and I did pin the link up to the top for the full interview if you guys want to watch it again, or if you guys haven't seen it, it's up at the top. He said that he doesn't have a relationship with Rocky. Only met him one time. He proposed to LaTocha at the church, but other than that, he said he doesn't know Rocky. Rocky did not ask, hey, can I take your daughter's hand in marriage or anything like that. There's no kind of communication or anything. And he was unaware about the whole side chick and Rocky doing this or that. And he was honest. He was like, I can't really speak to any of that stuff, you guys. I really don't know. So I respected Pastor Scott. He could have said like, oh, I can see him doing this and that. No, he didn't do that. He did not do that. He was all like, I honestly don't know anything about it. He doesn't know whether or not he should, Tasha should run away or do anything. He was all like, I honestly don't know, because she won't talk to him. LaTocha won't talk to her dad. Whatever he did, he honestly was all like, I just want to know. Like, please just tell me. Just tell me what I did and we can work on it, whatever. He honestly wants that relationship with her. And I think he'll even take a relationship with Rocky too as well. I don't think it's it's anything where he doesn't want to talk to Rocky or have anything to do with him. I think he would take Rocky too, even with Rocky's his Rocky situations. I think, see what I did there? He would accept Rocky into his life as well too. So hopefully LaTocha's seen the interview. Hopefully she will get in contact with her dad and try to rebuild the relationship. Now, he did say that he had all his kids there during his 69th birthday, right? And then after that, LaTocha has not talked to him. Also, on his 70th birthday, he hadn't talked to LaTocha. So I'm kind of wondering, and I didn't want to ask this question, but I'm kind of wondering, does he think that Rocky may have played a part into why he doesn't talk to his daughter? Because I just picture like Rocky would push like, hey, maybe you need to be, get along with your dad or something like that. Uh, I just don't see like why you would ever have your spouse not talk to their family. There's something about that. There's something about that. I think it's Rocky and I think it's the mama. I think they're pushing Natasha away from their daddy. Now, this is just my opinion. That had nothing to do with the interview. That's just my opinion. But I believe the mama and Rocky are pushing Natasha away from her dad. And it ain't right. It's not right. Because at the end of the day, her dad is going to still be there. But this man, he gonna be with her. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, he gonna be with her. And then the other days, he gonna be with you, LaTocha, and barely that. So you might want to get back with your dad rather than, I'm just saying, you might want to do that. Get back right with your dad rather than waste your time with this man. And LaTocha is going to sweep everything under the rug. Just like I told you guys on her YouTube channel, she said, yes, we have had a rocky relationship and stuff like that. We had trouble, but we're married and this and that. She won't give us the real, like, yeah, he cheated on me. He did X, Y, and Z. And granted, you don't have to go into detail to like tell us who the women are, but at least you can be honest, because basically you're letting these women be able to tell their story before you even tell your story. And it sounds like you just don't care, It sounds like you don't care. Like it's all, or maybe LaTocha thinks that she can't get nobody else. There's a lot of women that feel like that. She feels like maybe like, damn, I can't get nobody else. I can't move on to no one else. This is just, this is it for me and I'm just going to ride it out. And that's how she feels. This man doesn't even have any money, LaTocha. He has no money. Like the side chick was able to say like, oh yeah, he was going to try to get some money from her so then he can leave her and then we move in together. Like she's saying all this shit. And so I think there's a little truth to what she was saying. Do I believe everything that the unique chick was saying? No. But I believe there's a little truth in everything. A little truth in everything. Cassie, when Tamika went back to talk to her mother, the mom said to Tamika that you don't know what she was going through. She may have needed it. That confirmed. Oh! Ding, 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 ding. Cassie. That's a good point. Definitely, there was probably some cheating going on at that time. And that could have been why she lived back with the mom. She lived back with the mom because this dude over here was cheating on her. And so then she probably hit some hard time because this dude right here probably took her. Oh, y'all, we done solved it. We solved the mystery, y'all. Okay. So this what happened. So LaTocha had to move back in with her mama, right? And let me say allegedly. Had to move back in with the mama, right? And so because this fool was cheating on her with everybody, right? He also took her money. So when those checks were coming from 30,000, she was all like, oh shit, these checks coming in, maybe I can win him back with this money. So so Rocky was all like, hey, the only way I'll take you back is if we steal your sister's check and we forge a signature and we split the money together. And so then she was like, okay, I'll do it because I just want to be back with him. I can't do no better. I'm desperate and lonely. And so then they agreed to steal the checks. And then that's when they were able to put a down payment on a home. And that's when they moved back into. See, I already solved it, y'all. I already solved it. See, Miss ATL said this is a business. Oh, that could be. That definitely could be. I definitely think that the girl, like LaTocha, I definitely think that she probably did need the money, and she probably just didn't know how to say like, "Hey, can you borrow? Can I borrow a few dollars or something like that?" Right? She didn't know how to say it, and so they went with this whole scheme, forged a check, and everything like that. Like it's very criminal what they did. Very criminal, or what they allegedly did. Very criminal. And so you just think like, damn, you can't even trust your own family. And especially when it comes to money, the money is root of all evil. And here's the thing too. I don't even think Tamika, talking about Tamika, I don't even think she wants the money back, but some kind of like, I'm sorry, I apologize. Because the way LaTocha is making it seem like, oh, I'm waiting for my sister to apologize to me because she lied on me. Now, what I think would resolve this issue if somebody just posts the damn receipts. Post the receipts. Post the receipts. Let us see where the check went to, who account it went into, and then boom, that's how we resolve it. But the whole back and forth thing, no, we want to see the receipts. That's how we know. What Latoria say? She don't deserve an apology. Right, she doesn't. Definitely not. I think Rocky did it and did not tell anyone. Ooh, that could be another thing to say to Elliot. Yeah, he probably didn't tell her. Because then again, you know how he was talking in circles and shit like that? That lets me know he's a scammer. We all think he's scamming and doing some shit that he shouldn't be doing. Well, obviously, he was doing this lady right here. That was something that he shouldn't have been doing. Boom. It's a sad situation, y'all. But anyway, I don't want to hold y'all up. I'm going to go ahead and get the heck out of here. But I just kind of wanted to give you guys an overall review of what I thought about the interview with Pastor Scott. Shout out to him and his wife. Shout out to Juice Radio. Make sure you guys subscribe to her channel. She hit 3,000 subscribers. That is amazing. So thank y'all for supporting my friend. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If anybody cash out PayPal, Venmo, I'll thank you later. But other than that, y'all, we out of here and we'll be back again. Trust me. I got a couple more shows for y'all, so we'll be back later. Deuces, y'all. We out.